Alright, Outer Wilds, Part 6. Got my controller. I've got my sense of adventure. I've got my friends in chat. What more could you ask for than that? Maybe a camera that centers you correctly. Couldn't be that hard. I told you I wouldn't forget about the game and neglect to play it and see the ending. You got Mountain Dew? I have Blue Spark, the sugar-free kind. It's like a Tesco brand Red Bull, basically. I ran out of Monster Energy drink, so... the cheaper fallback. You can get 6 of those things for the price of, like, 2 monsters. I feel like I've been playing this game for months. I don't know why that is. It's like, it's not stressful, generally speaking. But I guess I don't feel like I make a lot of progress on a per-session basis. Rumor mode. Wars and rumors of modes. White Hole Station. We've got stuff to learn about there. We finished the whole Quantum Moon story last time. We visited the Lake Bed Cave. We visited the Quantum Moon. We've done the Quantum Shrine. We've gone to 6th location and met the friend. And then it sends us back, and I was very mystified by that because I felt like we didn't actually figure anything out at the end. The Sun Station, we need to learn more about that. Shelter site in Escape Pod 1. I don't remember which one 1 was. The Vessel. This is the Nomai Grave. We reached the vessel, and it said there's more to see here. But I couldn't figure out what that more was. Moore's Law? Volcanic testing site. Nomai Mines. I guess I should go to the Nomai Mines on Timber Hearth. That's the place that I live. Where are the Nomai Mines? I don't know. Oh, can I put that on my scanner thing? No. Some of them let you put like a node, like a beacon thing. Not that one, I guess. It's a very nice, satisfying blast when you take off. I feel like there's real propulsion energy behind that sound effect. So we've seen this. This is the spore thing that's creeping its tendrils into our home planet. We've got geysers. They're very cute, or something. I don't know if cute's the right word, but they're fun to look at. Probably shouldn't boil myself in them. Any caves? They're very Minecraft-y looking, aren't they? Overt shelves of rock. Okay, we've got like a nice thing going on there, but I don't think that's where we need to be necessarily. And what about here? This is mine-like, isn't it? I think I visited here once. I didn't really find anything. Or maybe I found a crystal or something? I don't remember. Is this just gonna, like, take me back to the town or something like that? Not a mine. Do you have any instructions here? What do you have? Across Old Bark in the ancient glade, the quiet shade is always dark. The poetic thing to do would be to find out that actually the solution was on your home planet the whole time. I don't know if that's what they'll do. Oh, what? Oh, no, that's just the geyser. What did I see down there? Ow. Just get out of the way. Okay, now we can have a look. I saw some volcanic activity. It's okay. We all see volcanic activity sometimes. Oh, we're gonna get currented. Current day argumented. Oh, what's this? There's tablets everywhere. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of the cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. On the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. Is that us? The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Malore once told me about from when our clan used to travel across the universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. I was watching them during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about Site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining Site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Calais says we'll continue to monitor activity and its effect on life here. Oops. So, like, are we a byproduct of them trying to find the quantum moon? Our entire existence is a side effect. Maybe. Oh, they just found us. Okay, I thought this was lower. Maybe I can ride the geyser up? Yeah. Oh, alright. Got me up a little higher than I intended. This is mining site 2B. It's crossover content with Nier Automata. So we were just down below here, I guess, and so low that we couldn't tell. Oh. It's okay. I know how to jetpack. All is well. Of all the discoveries I've made around the solar system, I forgot to look here. I guess I shouldn't say I forgot. I didn't forget, I just neglected to. I knew there was something here, but I didn't know how important it would be. Don't say that or Yoko Taro will make it so. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick, protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use timber hearths only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Calais. How else would he improve? Oh, good point. Ship's log updated. Tablet? Sure, show me what you got. Is it good that there seems to be a lot more of these that are lit up now? Although I'm surprised there's still so few that are. I thought when I first did this there were either none or one, and now there seems to be 3. Don't know if that's good or bad or indifferent. Or maybe nothing. Oh, that would be indifferent, I guess. Was it always 3? Oh. Well, this goes down way further than I expected. Do the people on our planet not know about this? I feel like they should know about this. Oh. What a terrible tractor beam. You didn't pull me in at all. Oh. Is it meant to drop me here? That does not want me to go up in it, okay. What are we seeing over here? Is this sunlight? Let's just waste some precious fuel. Oh, okay. Everybody's so quiet. It's been most of the week, I feel like everybody's been super quiet. I guess I'll take a run over to there, see what's going on. Not sure why it's playing theme music now. Oh. Are we supposed to be having a big emotional realization? Thanks. Okay, so it just wants to keep bringing me here. I'd like to go lower than that, if that's possible. Yeah, no worries, Grippus. Oh, it's all water, okay. One would hope, for the sake of getting out. Oh, they let me walk in here. I thought there'd be invisible walls in the way or something. Yeah, no, it's not anything anybody here is doing. I was just saying it seems like people are very quiet lately, but I guess it's just been a lot of eating and watching other stuff. It's not even just today, as I was saying. It seems like it's been for a bit. I don't know if I'm, like, not adequately riling people up or something, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, where's this? Put this tablet in the wall. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oino? This ore should be the last we'll need for the Twin Ashton project's exciting news. You can offer extra set of eyes for the final check, specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flow or opening in the shell that protects Ashton Project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Remy and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks and our final safety check. Oh. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna say that's hopefully what I needed. Because I hadn't found this area at all. How can I get back to wherever that daylight was? I had 2 semesters and half a summer term. In that time, my doctors doubled my depression medicine, changed my anxiety meds to stronger ones, and they doubled it, still hanging on by sheer stubbornness. Damn, dude. That's impressive. It's a lot of adversity you're pushing through. I hope that the end is in sight for the frustrating work stuff. And things start getting a little easier. I guess we'll just go into this waterfall. It's the sheer volume. Well, stubbornness is good, but it's like, how long can you keep doing, you know, pushing as hard as you can for a long period of time? It's a lot. As well, I'm sure you know. Then full-time as a paralegal for public service law firm. My goodness. I don't know how you're doing it. I have absolutely no fuel left. Let's see if I can get back to the ship. Should be up here. That's better. Okay. Another thing has been connected. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. The Nomai discovered a species of 4-eyed semi-aquatic life forms in the waterways near the mine. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Don't know what to do with that information exactly. So, like, all of this is done. All of this is done. Whitehole Station? Don't know what to do about that. There's more at Ash Twin Towers, clearly. I think what I will do is meditate until the next loop. And then we will head to Ash Twin and see what we can find. I feel lucky that searching for the mines was relatively straightforward. I thought that was maybe going to be a whole thing, but thankfully it was like, okay, they're right here. Just go to them and we're done. I'm just at the point where I don't really know what I'm looking for, like, in a larger scale sense. My main lead, like, my objective in my mind was get into the 6th position via the Quantum Tower, and we've done that, and it was like a dead end, I guess. I still don't really understand what happened there, but we just didn't get anything really useful from it. Which surprised me, because it seemed like the big secret thing to figure out, and we did, and it wasn't. I got a bunch of lore, yeah. Just based on how everyone was talking, it seemed like it would be a bigger deal. There's the very tip of the tower. Oh. Are we half hanging off of it? I forgot what the button was to look. Where's the landing camera? It's not that. I'm sure it'll launch me off the planet eventually. Oh yeah, great land. Good stuff. Yeah, so that sends you up and out. Ash Twin's not my favorite just because it's all timed. Like, there's only so much you can really do here until you're allowed, and then by that time, it's all pretty much over. It's a cool idea, though, but the timed thing gets to be a little bit of friction, you know? So I think that's all we can see is that tower sticking up for now. Starting to reveal more. Guess I've never really watched it very closely as it sinks. I don't know what I could have missed here. I've showed up like nearing the end of the timeline, and I mean, as far as I can tell, it just seems like there's that tower, and then there's like a base in the tower, and there's like a couple things in the bottom of it. Unless it's not about physically going to this place, it's about getting teleported here from another position. Maybe? So I'm missing information that would actually lead me to another place I haven't been. But then where do I get that information? I did make it to the North Pole of the Quantum Moon, yeah. Like 5 times, because I had to keep going back. For reasons. The chocolate candies. I couldn't get enough of them. What's that little... Oh, it's text. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's not that... I'm not saying it's not at that location, but I might have to go to that location via another way that I'm not aware of. So, I might need to be teleported into the core of it or something. And I don't know how to do that. Although, I don't know, a lot of the places you can go have alternate ways in. But I don't always seem to be able to see them. Until later, then, you know, I'm told where they are. So I guess all I'm doing is I'm just on watch duty right now, waiting for the ash to drain. See if anything pops up. By the end, I was just poring over the ship log trying to figure out what I missed. Yeah. Pretty certain I've done this before. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. You know I don't find that funny. Hypothesis: time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That at least we can agree on. How curious, Raimi thinks I'm a gas. And I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this. Don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Apparently I hadn't done that. That makes me slightly mad, because I'm pretty sure I've been here several times. But I guess I didn't come in this particular door. Alright, let's see what that did to the ship log then. I don't think that was the only thing I was meant to find. The Nomai built something called the Sun Station, but not everyone supported its construction. Okay. Did I go through that portal? Oops. Sorry, where's there a portal? Oh, that portal. How do I get in there? I kind of want to say yeah, but I don't know. I keep thinking I've done things I haven't, so maybe no. So again, part of the intrinsic potential problem with Spyship, with time loops, is you end up doing things over and over again to the point where you forget where you started and where it ended and what you've done and what you haven't done. Take care of her, will ya? Alright, goodbye! I'm thinking that was the one you've got to wait for it to drain all the way down. Though it does drain faster than I expect. You have never explored this tower before. That can't be possible. Maybe what you mean is I have never done the key thing in this tower, but I am 100% sure I've seen this tower and been inside of it and done things here. And there's video footage. Alright, so that's how you can get in. Unfortunately, can't manipulate it there. Do I need to teleport in from another location? There's no going there. Haven't done the thing you need to do. Alright. I'll buy that. Thankfully, there's no gravity here. Scout, could you let me in, man? That would be really handy if you could just, like, pop that door for me. Is there a trick I can use to somehow... No. I didn't really do a very good job getting out of the way, did I? Does it, like, suck all the cacti away from some position or something? Wait, this is not... Where am I? I thought I understood how the teleporters work, but now I'm not sure anymore. I used to think you just had to look right at them, and then you wait a second, and then you go, but... there seems to be more to it than that. I know I've activated several of them, and it didn't seem like there was any puzzle to it. It just kind of worked. Sometimes there was like a little delay, and I figured I didn't position correctly next to it. But now I'm not sure anymore. Maybe I don't have a clue. I just thought I knew, but I don't. Don't have enough fuel to make it up now. It's cool that it knows it can't take you while you're indoors. Or does it? Oh, how did it do that? I thought I was indoors. Plenty of time. A central chamber inside Ash Twin is physically sealed off. Stuck under a rock. It's mostly revealed now. Can you just leave my ship alone if I park over here? Please? No, and myself, please, too. Thank you. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow 1 warp core, rather. Fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing his core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary, with this, the Ashton project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what your Poke found on Whitehole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? Isn't this the one where they say, like, they're hitting on my sister or something in the... Whitehall Station is the model for our towers being built. I suppose more precisely, I would like to visit the Whitehall Station with you, Clary. Yarrow, please stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister in romantic manners or yeah, so, like, that's proof I've done this already. I'd be happy to explain our findings. Okay. Yeah, I've done this. Is it like that's an out? And I can't go in and out? Wait, that one had a marble in it? Please stop stealing me. Wow, very sturdy head. I don't know if I've been to the Black Hole Forge. I don't even really remember where that is. Sounds like an interesting place. This is like a bunch of these warps that I don't know what to do with. Oh, this thing is everywhere I want to be. I think this has always confused me because it just kind of reaches a ceiling and then stops. Seems useless, but I doubt it is. It's just an elevator, but to what? So I could go over here? Doesn't really make sense to me. I'm not sure how to proceed, because I just kind of feel like all I can do is aimlessly walk. There's no clues here, it's just kind of, this planet has something. Maybe. Oh, we've reached rock. Well, why is it telling me to come here? No, I don't actually mind if you theory craft without knowing for sure. All I want is for people to not just overtly tell me the answers. And more so even than that, I just don't want people to be angry. That's kind of really the big whole thing. Hi, 9 Hertz. Did I just take a warp to another planet? Oh, it's to the top of this tower. It's a big tower. What is that smoke? Well, I'll never know. Or will I? Oh, it's the guy on the campfire at the top of the whatever pole it is. Battle Train was fun. I liked it, yeah. It looks promising. We're getting very close to the sun, aren't we? Yeah, okay. Meditate time. There might be more to explore, but you might lack knowledge needed to explore. So if you get tired, just go to another. Well, that's what I meant. I was like, not loving that I don't have a general direction anymore because I've solved the thing that I thought was the end of the game, but it isn't. So now I'm left kind of meandering. And my quest for more knowledge said go to Ember Twin. Or to Ash Twin, rather. So I did that. And so that's not right either. I still want to find that probe, too. Quantum Grove. There's a strange rock shard in this grove that moves when I'm not watching and emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. I found a poem written... Oh! I didn't actually realize there was something to do there. Alright, let's go listen to the rock again. Speaking of listening to the rock, I've heard he's become increasingly conservative lately, and that's depressing. I hope that's just wrong. Quantum Grove. Oh, there's the rock. Give me... Not you. That. Hopefully. We'll secure your position so I can listen to this. You know it. There's no way to make it pitch black here, right? So I don't think I can ride it anywhere. I don't even think I can stand on it anyway. What more could there be? Okay, it's taking us to various positions. I do like the shader they used on... It's a nice material. It's like obsidian-ish, but not quite. Did it move a tree? What led you to believe there's more here? There was a little green dot on the thing that said there's more here. Right? It popped up under Timberhearth. It's gone now. I don't mean the marker that I put. I mean there was a little green asterisk thing that I thought meant to do something. Oh, it means up... Oh, it was telling me it's new. So it was just telling me that I found that. Right. Alright. Does that mean I'm done here? I should look again, see if Timber Hearth is complete. I'm gonna slingshot. Stop it. It's so frustrating when you can't overcome your velocity and you're just like waiting until you have traction vaguely. I mean, there's no such thing in this case, but it's like traction. Stabilize. Yeah, somebody's just gotta stabilize. Just reset everything. What is this crazy path you're on? They're there to give you a sense of time scale from the time Nomai found you to when you evolved to explore, right? I see. Oh, I'm getting pulled in, that's the problem. Yeah, alright. It's got so much gravity that you can't really get close. I was wondering why I screwed that up so badly the other time. You really have to, if you're trying to get on that little station, like, you gotta skim it and then go right in. I thought I'd landed on it once. In a, you know, one of the first times I played it. In a Flight of Fancy. Because I saw it as sort of a challenge. Just wanted to see if I could do it. I just read that quote. Gross. I thought you were cool, man. It's like, no matter how cool you seem to be, if you're rich enough, you end up that way for some reason. You're in your rich people bubble, and then the world starts to look real gross to you in ways that it shouldn't. Yeah, this seems tough. Because if I go too fast, I slingshot out the other end of the orbit. If I go too slow, I get pulled in. Oh, Jesus, it's almost like astrophysicists actually have a really hard job. It's almost like that. It's not rocket science. I remember for a while everyone was saying it's not rocket surgery because it was like, it's not heart surgery, it's not rocket science, and it's fun to mix idioms. I'm glad that stopped. That was annoying. Oh, it's from Trailer Park Boys. Okay, if it's from Trailer Park Boys, it's a little less annoying. I just didn't know it was from anything. I thought it was just like Dr. Oz said it or something, and then people thought it was fun. Ooh. Oh. What do you think? How's that? How we looking, boys? This isn't even ground. This isn't even ground. I landed on non-ground. Oh shit, the second I let my thrusters off, I float off though. What do I do? I can't use this, can I? I can't move. It's never gonna stop. No. I had it all. I had it all. Ow. My head. Hey! I did it. Science compels us to explode the sun. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such morbid mission statement. Here's a better one. Mission: determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, Idea. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Wait, are you telling me they chose to blow up the sun to see if they could? Is this why this game is depressing? Because they realize this is something we want to know if we can do, and then did. Oh no, please don't be that. That's too bad. I don't think I believe in scientists anymore. Still not entirely sure what you're meant to do with that. Do I get like 5 streamer points at least for landing on the sun? What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Hi, I hurt for you. My friends, we all know how hard you both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? We're well, Yara, as well as can be expected given the circumstances, though disappointed. I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hoped our terrible work was finished. Return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. Isn't it good we failed to explode the sun? Approximate time until sun station is destroyed by expanding star, 5 minutes 47 seconds. Approximate time until star's death, 17 minutes 17 seconds. Star has reached end of natural life cycle, now approaching a red giant stage, warning evacuate sun station. It's just those. The sun exploded because of woke. How are people this close to the sun? I don't understand how you can live like this. I tried living in 36C. It was nearly impossible, let alone living on the physical sun. It does seem quite small. There's nothing else to see here? I don't know that I'll ever be able to do that again, so if you have any suggestions about things to look at, now's the time. Try jumping across the broken bridge outside. Oh yeah, that looks fun. I love when people are like, I'll never use pronouns, and then use a pronoun when they're saying that it's against their code of honor. Because they're really broken. What am I supposed to do now that I'm here? What am I supposed to do? Oh, goodbye. Goodbye to every... thing. Do 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 do. Goodbye, Icarus. I'm glad I got streamer points now. I'll redeem them for something cool, like a neon banner. Sun Station! Yay, it's there! The Sun Station was designed to make the sun go supernova. The Nomai fired the Sun Station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded that the Sun Station could never cause the sun to go supernova. After the failure of the Sun Station, the Nomai took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet. According to a Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. Boo. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have it on Steam, so I didn't get any achievements, but I appreciate the thought. Null pointer, you gotta let it go. You can't handle it. Now what? I still don't feel like I learned very much, even though that seems like a big deal. Comet? You mean the Leviathan? Or the Interloper, you mean? Also, is there anything else to do at White Hole Station? We did the internal of that. We went through the glacier crack. The other tower was the intended way in. Oh, okay, so I don't have to bother with that anymore. Yeah, that makes sense. What was that? Oh. Impressive hull strength, by the way. That you could just withstand entering the atmosphere and crashing to the ground. I think so, yeah. I found the green exploded thing that has the crystals in it. That I theorized or hypothesized that it would eventually reach the sun and cause a chain reaction. I think Black Hole Forge... I don't know where Black Hole Forge is. I want to know. I want this to stop being a question mark, frankly. Black Hole Forge. Crafted a warp core at Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. So it's another thing from Ash Twin. I've not found one of them. The third escape pod? I see we've got 1 and 2. Wasn't the third one on the vessel? Or I decided that. I don't think that was true. I think I just decided that was the case. I did finish the water jelly planet part, yes. There's apparently something else happening at escape pod 1. One of 3 Nomai escape pods crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. We found that. And I looked all over the dang place to find what was more to explore, and I couldn't. I checked, I thought, every single place to look there, and I didn't see anything else. Obviously, I missed something. I'm not saying it's the game's fault. It's just... it's annoying to go there, is what my point is. Hanging City looks incredibly lonely. I believe that. It's a huge Nomai city just to the north of Rybek's campsite. Forget which one Rybek is. We have ways of finding these things out, though. There being a tricksy bit going to the sandy caverns. Yeah, we did that. Where the sand... you've got to go basically immediately upon starting the loop. And I did manage to pull that off. I'm sure there's probably more here. Oh, Quantum Moon is here. What am I trying to do? Oh, this. Pling plonk. No, I want Rybek. I don't want to go to Brittle Hollow anymore, though. Is that weird? I'm just, like, not a fan of this planet. But I seem to need to keep coming here a lot and never finding anything great. Okay, no, I get the point. What's happening to my controls? Stop that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the giant steep planet is gonna be my favorite planet, and that's probably just the end of it. It had the most mysterious things and the easiest payoffs that felt satisfying. Like, minimal tedium, relatively straightforward, and also decent payoffs for bothering. Quantum Moon's cool too, I agree. I hyped it up in my mind to be way more complicated than it actually was. I'm just gonna burn all my fuel before I find a way into the core. I hope you don't mind. Pretty sure there's an entrance from here. Probably where I could have landed if you want to be kind of smart about it. But, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't remember these little sheets of corrugated metal. Did I just miss this? Probably. Use caution, a black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Okay. Well, how bad could it be? If you go into a black hole, all you do is get teleported somewhere else. Just somewhere kind of farther away. Hello? Probably just a piece of the planet falling off. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this path. Oh! That's sketchy. Use caution. How have I neglected to find these little planks every single time? Be sure not to wander far from here, though this area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we found so far. Temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious about falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Yeah, I've never been here. I guess this is like the obvious way you go to get in. I've only been on some other parallel path. I don't trust these little gingerbread things. Okay, this has my attention. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This was the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find the eye of the universe. The signal looked like an eye, round, with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. I don't know what they mean when they say a signal is round. I feel like that shouldn't be confusing. I get that they want it to look like an eye, but it's a signal. So what do you mean a signal can't look like an eye? Oh, I see knowledge over there. Glowy, sweet knowledge. I hope the answer's like, the signal was coming from inside of themselves the whole time. I can't understand, why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? Are vessels unwell? That's a thing? No, Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. That's the one I haven't found, I think. This seems important. A tree! It only takes one. Apparently. Just shooting oxygen out. Alright, good. I don't trust these little walkways. I suppose that's part of the fun, though. I want to keep you on your guard. Now what? Alright. Is this the path that always takes me down to the actual camp? Probably. I've probably been around the edges of this so many times and not realized how close I was to it. Where does that path start? It's so confusing. I cannot tell where I've been and where I haven't been yet. Well, this helps. Given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we reconstruct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pods so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye's signal called to us, and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Yeah, this is like the beginning of learning about this place, I guess. This planet is especially confusing with black hole distortion. It's the combination of factors. Things breaking away and changing terrain actively makes it harder to remember what you've seen and what you haven't. The fact that there's like so much open round space like this also is disorienting. The black hole at the center, of course, makes it even harder because you can't really see straight across. So like you don't have a good perspective most of the time of where you're going and where you are relative to what's around you. And then there's just stuff breaking all the time too. And it's all sort of the same color. I mean, it's beautiful to look at, but it's not helpful in terms of navigation. But I understand it's kind of not supposed to be simple. Okay. Wasn't sure if we actually shifted gravity or not there. Have I not seen any of this? Guess not. So all of this is because I just didn't enter from the right side. Ash Lake is mandatory and you must find the way in. No, I guess there's other ways too. What the hell happened to Rybeck? Remember him? Oh, I'm gonna die. There's ghost juice everywhere. Wait, there isn't? Oh, it's outside of here. Okay. The city was technically rumored on your log. Right. Well, in this universe, every rumor is true. It's just a matter of time. And I'm gonna be very sad when I don't understand how to get back here again. School District, Meltwater District, Eye Shrine District, Black Hole Forge District. I would like those, please. All of them. I don't know that I'll have time. There's some very creative ways of building a city, I'll say that. Or maybe the city is building itself. Did I just... Yep. Sure did, buckaroo. Look, it's kind of disorienting. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. Blah, blah. Well, that's not enough time. I'm gonna need more than 60 seconds, please. Can I have a tree? Tree. There's a tree. If there's ghost matter here, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah. Saved! Like a Bob Ross painting. Can I safely travel over there without being sucked into a black hole? Yes. Be welcomed in this place. The shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Sounds like a religion. What is the eye of the universe? Well, you just said that. Older than the universe. So imagine how much it could teach us. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is the source of the source of the signal that brought us here. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. It doesn't sound like you know anything. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything exists before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. Of note, from the signal we are able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? Don't know. What's the current scientific, like, front-runner theory on, or hypothesis on the state of the universe again? Is it we're off Big Bang, Big Crunch now? It's something else? Is it infinite? Like, forever expanding until the energy dissipates kind of thing? Yeah, heat death. Big Crunch would be nice right around now. It would be a Nestle bar. This is all really sketchy. I don't know where we're going. No, don't want Gabbro. Don't want that. Just checking for ghost matter. They still make Cap'n Crunch. I would think so. Why would they stop? Oh, maybe he oopsed all berries so hard that they ran out of money. I still can't believe he did that. The captain was away. Like, nobody was running the ship. That was his Titanic moment. He freaking buried us alive. He oops all buried us alive. Way too pleased with myself over that. How do you get up there? Trees detected. Emergency. Trees detected. Oh. There's not really any more working floor after that point. Man, it looks like we can get close. I need somewhere to stand on top of... Whoa. Oh, well... If you have an incredible presence of mind... Oh, that's a good way to die. Okay, right. Administering morphine. That's a bit of a drop. That's what you get for playing stupid games. Broken ankles. Why are those purple again? I just looked at those. Oh, that's why. Is this how we got here in the first place? I swear to God, this planet, I cannot follow any of it. This planet makes me feel like an idiot. Cotton Candy Crunch, released in 2019. They're still doing it. You'd think they'd have fired this guy by now. You can't make mistakes this many times and still keep working there. I love that cat. It's such a good cat. They're recolors. You gotta spend your mythic berry shards to get recolored berry skins. I have actually watched their YouTube channel, yes. If there's a cat on YouTube, I've probably watched it at some point. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the Eye of the Universe wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the Eye in some way is wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species. Oops. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the Eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. I feel like I've read this one before. In fact, the Eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Yeah. It's almost like when you make a claim, you should make supporting evidence based on facts before you start assuming that you have an answer. It just works out so much better if you start and work your way up. Are there a lot of instances where presuppositionalism works well in science? Because I think probably none. Where's the forge? There. Alright, here we go. Goodbye, world! I died as I lived, crunching my bones under the gravity's destruction. I don't know. That was silly. I saw how little fuel I had, and I was like, no, I'm gonna rocket myself up to the forge. So yet again, there's now like 3 layers deep of things that I can't figure out how to do on that planet. It never ends. Solanum was born in their solar system, so may not agree with older Nomai. Okay. Old settlement. Hey, stuff. So many things. And stuff and things. Oh, that's the most activity I've ever seen on this. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods never made it out of dark bramble. Oh, I know all about it, but where is it? A mural of a Nomai vessel encountering a signal. A mural of Dark Bramble ensnaring the Nomai vessel. A mural of 3 escape pods evacuating the Nomai vessel. It looks like that one just is still in there. Which I thought I knew that, but then now I didn't know that, and then now it is true? I don't know anything. The Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed ship pod. The Nomai worked together to recall an eye-shaped signal they encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was somehow older than the universe itself. The Nomai decided to call it the Eye of the Universe. Nomai abandoned their settlement over growing concerns about its stability. I wonder, can I remember how to get back to the vessel now? I think so. Maybe. It's gonna really suck, though, if the solution is not at the vessel, but it's somewhere else in Dark Bramble, because that place is not easy to explore. It's a lot of, like, propel yourself past giant fish. Which is not really the skill that I thought I would be leaning on as much in this interplanetary journey. But, you know, strange things happen, I guess. You gotta be adaptable, otherwise you're not gonna learn anything. Where's the old bramble at? It's there. Funny thing about Dark Bramble, it's actually the least dark. Of all the planets we visit on a regular basis, you can see very easily in it. That's never been the problem. I guess the outer shell of it is kind of dark, but we pretty much exclusively spend our time in like a intergalactic Apple store. Or maybe it's just like a vape haven. Call it the Vape Escape. By the way, if there's not a store somewhere, probably like in Europe, called Vape Escape, I will be highly disappointed. I don't know why I specified in Europe. There's plenty of people vaping in America too. Those are the 2 places that exist, Europe and America, by the way. I am a very smart boy. There's a Vape Escape in Canada. Nice. Great shot. Oh yeah, there's a better way to do this. Yeah, isn't it great to live in an existing place? Oh, you missed, you goof. It's pretty straightforward once you get the goal here. It's a weird goal, though. It's like over there, right? No, that's a fish. Is it over there? Oh. Nope, that's a fish. Do you have to go another layer? We have to go another layer. We're just skipping the middleman and going straight into where the vessel is. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. Straight to the fish spot. So we got to kind of ramp in and then stop. It kind of stabilizes your speed, I guess. Probably because they know this is real sketchy. So they want to make sure this is, like, predictably doable. I wonder if it kills you if you shoot a scout right now. Also, why don't they respond to the scouts at all? Those make noise. Gotta wait longer than you expect. I think we should start seeing some fish eggs pretty soon. There's one that's, like, up and to the left out of your field of view. And I think if you go too soon, that one will get you. Yeah, there's the fish eggs. It's weirdly soothing being here, aside from the terrifying fish. I think we could probably look now. Yeah. They're in the rear view. Alright, stop moving. We're too deep. But the goal was to send the scout... Hang on, where is it now? We had to go to where the ship was for sure, then send the scout there, and then follow it back. But I skipped a step thinking it would be easier, but now I'm not sure anymore. I know the ship is through one of these, but I now no longer recall which one. This is just a loop. Animals greater than royalty. I agree with that. At least animals are real. Can I get it in the hole from here? I thought it was the one on the left for some reason, but now I'm not so sure. Yeah, it totally just hits a portal surface, and then... Oh, it's not right either. It's on a loop. I know I'm kind of blocking it, sorry about that. Shit, I don't remember where to go. That's all the fish that we came in past. 3 of those. And the beacon is just gone. It's unreadable from here. I was sure it was this one. But we can see all of the ones that are there, and it looked like none of them were right. No, the distress beacon seems to be gone. Not really sure why. Well, something to do with the structure of this place. What did I just see? Oh, I think I just saw myself as it was whizzing overhead. Alright, this is not going anywhere. Seem to be in some sort of a recursion now. Can't even find where I just came out of. Here? Yeah. Taking such a long time. Annoying. Alright, let's do it again. Alright, the red one's the first one because that one doesn't have... No, it does. Huh, so the red one takes you to the fish immediately. They aren't random? I didn't think they were random. Haha, your pathfinding's shit. There's so many in here. Did I send it in that? Oh, I think I did. The perfect shot. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so now you can follow the scout signal to here. Now you can take the scout again. There's nowhere to land, is there? You just kind of have to float. Whatever. Oh. Wait, that doesn't do what I thought it did. What was the plan then? I'm trying to find the escape pod, which I don't know where it is. It says it's at the vessel, but I didn't find it at the vessel, but I also don't remember how to get to the vessel anymore. I thought the point was to find this spot so I could then mark the vessel from here. And then we go find the vessel by virtue of this scout position. But this just seems to send it back around to where I already am. Distress signal now. No, it doesn't seem to work. That's why I was confused. Like, I tried that before and it just stopped. Can you help me, Feldspar? Oh, you're acting like you've never been here, right? Because loop. Yeah, I mean, I've heard all this already, so... Unless he's got some secret third loop kind of discussion to do. That sure would be weird, wouldn't it? Somebody you've never seen before is weirdly uninterested in talking to you despite the nature of this. I thought the point was we had to come here to learn where the location of the ship was. I'm kind of losing the thread of how this worked the first time I did it. It's just dead now. I tried touching his ship and it just electrified me, so I don't think there's anything to do there. Mark the vessel on your ship. Oh, is that what it was? I used the ship log. Yeah, I think you're right. And then it just is like, oh, well, we just know where that is. Right? Can you just show me the way now? Maybe not. Why is this how this works? This is very confusing. I can't even see how you leave. This will have to do. Are you, like, right behind me? I thought I was gonna get taken out to space. What? Where am I? Jesus. I was so disoriented. Oh, right. Okay. You might as well eat me then. I don't care. Have a great meal. Choke on my spine. Right, so the whole thread was to get the vessel marked on my ship log so I could then use it as a clue to come back into the Dark Bramble a third time and then be able to find where the ship is. You're supposed to be able to listen to the distress signal. Why isn't it there, though? Am I doing it wrong? Because it's just not there. Might be going too deep. Okay. So deep, it put the distress signal to sleep. So what you're telling me is you can get so lost that you no longer see the map. It took a left turn in Albuquerque. That's the sound that makes to me. Was I not holding up my signal scope? I held it up and then spun all around, and I never got any response from it. Well, no, I definitely need to be able to go in it one layer to find it. Because there's no real mystery here. Everywhere I go leads me to the same position. Not there. Also, I've done this before, too, is the other thing. I think I woke someone up. Yeah, now it's fine. Although... okay, I can work with that. If you give me something. What? This is the escape pod that I could never find. And it's just here? What? What the hell weird way did I do all of this? Be aware, it's there. You always switch to scout and kind of cheese the bramble. I gotta cheese the bramble. That's in my... it's in my nature. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance of survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or, more probably, await rescue. Seka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in the matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. The ship's log has been updated, just so you know. Oh, that's a big old tower of info. Oh, we've got so much info. There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel. Oh, I've been there. I found all of this. But it isn't possible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already, Din. The vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone, and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the 2 beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. So I'm supposed to follow a trail of lights. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Oh, I don't know where the start is. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. How does it know that? Verdict. Do not exit pod. Navigation error. Life support error. Propulsion error. Now launching escape pod 3. Escape pod 3 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. I just don't know what, like, technological process there is to go, well, that life form is definitely aggressive. We just know. Aren't there a lot... There's, like, a lot of contextual clues about that. Emergency escape hatch. Absolutely. Bonk. So we follow the lights, then. Scan their stomachs. That's actually kind of clever, yeah. Do we take the ship for this? I should probably take the ship for this. Before we're this far away, and then I'm gonna run out of oxygen. Finally found the stupid escape pod. I hope I found everything in it. I knew it was here somewhere. I just thought it was closer to the actual ship than this. I would have gone this way too. You want to be in the swirl, as it were. Vessel. But I don't know how to make it there. But see, I have a ship, and I can get to places. Unlike those poor, unfortunate souls. Oh, why did I go in so slow? Well, as I said before, I think they actually automatically adjust your speed anyway. So maybe slow or not, I come out the same speed, just to, like, make this not arduous. So I'm supposed to go down from the egg sac. Because we actually have a way of measuring what direction what is in. We always come in the same orientation, the same XYZ. Again, I should be able to just turn my view slightly, just not move forward. And oddly, the beacon seems to be at a location with no lights. So I don't know what to make of that. By the way, thank you for being here to watch The Outer Wilds again. I hope that this is still engaging, even though I seem to have done everything backward. I just noticed we have almost the entire category here. Maybe literally the entire category here? That's kind of cool. Okay, I'm thinking it's about time to move. But I always say that, and then I'm wrong. We also are, like, on the clock is the other thing. Okay, so it's below the egg sac in this right corner with no light, just to be awkward. Oh. The thing I am looking at says there's 72 viewers in the category, and we have 74 viewers, so I thought that was... we have the whole category, but apparently it's just wrong. Also, happy birthday to that person. Okay. Stabilize. No, I said... stop. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system, all 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. Survivors from escape pod 3 detected 2 distinct beacons from the vessel, as if it was in 2 locations at once. So it says there's more to explore here. And all I can think is, it's not that there's really more, like, more geography to find. I've probably seen all of the geography, but there's another thing to interact with that I didn't have the knowledge to do. And I think I'm remembering what that was, but I'm not remembering where. Where's the entrance? It's just like a big ol' hole somewhere in the ship? I passed it. I was looking at the entrance. Oh. That looked like a wall to me for some reason. Okay. Nope, not this way. Wait. That's not... how do you get to the deck? Here. Did you put a tree in it? That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, it did. They did put a tree in it. Right, so... can I bring warp cores here and put one in there? Is that a thing? Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. I know there's like a... you put the marble on one position, and then you can turn it and, like, light them up, but I don't have a clue about this whole thing. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, I guess I have to try to make it back to the ship now before I run out of oxygen. Makes such a nice, like, rough sound. It's like scraping on paper or something. No, it's not that I need oxygen, I need fuel, and there doesn't seem to be fuel. I have to get that from the ship. Is this anything? No. So there's a warp core that's clearly empty. Whatever this is. Some kind of dial-a-puzzle. And then under here there was like a little bit more info, but I already looked at this. This thing looks like it wants an object, but I don't know. I'm guessing this is still not solvable at this point, and I'm gonna have to come back here yet again at some point in the future. I actually didn't realize it made lines. So that's fun. It's kind of hard to control, though. Well, that means there's, like, the potential to understand how to write. But I don't know what I want to write. Yeah, it's not really brute forceable. Oh. I don't think I saw this. To any Nomai clowns whose vessels can hear this message, it's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now. So my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, I want to see that. We found that Black Rock's suns are fairly stable, and life in the star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. I thought he was going to say we live in a society. I was like, that's absolutely perfect. Please do that. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Kanna, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromy. We'll watch for your vessel. We live in a society. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't seen any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Eskel. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Eskel's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Eskel's clan existed, and their story was real. What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hassop? Ah. It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Eskel's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Hassop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskel's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, but it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kanna. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. That seems like a lot of information that did not give me any new information. Oh, there's more. This is Eskel's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. Wait, didn't I read that already? Oh, no, maybe not. Our vessel appears to have... Has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight-capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. That's a lot of empty, unused space for them to draw spirals. So how did I not see this? I guess I just went under but never over. What a fool I am. What can this ball do for me? Tons of stuff, probably? No, not that many tons of stuff. What if I take this broken warp core and bring it over here? And then we'll bring it to this. And certainly... that'll be good, right? Here, you can have this. Seems like I sure am missing a lot of things. As is often the case, just getting to the vessel doesn't seem to be the answer. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the eye of the universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. A Nomai city suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. The Nomai traveled to this solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of the signal the Eye of the Universe. There's more to explore here. The Black Hole Forge District is the highest district in the Hanging City. A Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. But the road, of course, to the top is broken, so there's got to be yet another way to get up. We are circling answers. Oh, this doesn't say there's more to find here anymore. But I know there's something more to do here, so what? Is that just an Easter egg? The broken warp core and the puzzle-looking thing with the... you can draw... Maybe that's just like how they set their coordinates? Maybe it's like X, Y, Z, because there's 3 sides? So maybe that's just a feature of the Nomai ship, but it's not necessarily that I'm meant to do something with it. But they made it interactive because maybe you could do something with it somewhere else and the asset was already made. So it's actually easier to make it the same way again and put it there. I'm probably reaching too far into this now. I'd love to find out more about Whitehole Station, but I don't really know what to do with that. And I think we're probably about out of time now. It's, yeah, it's nearly 7:30, so I'm gonna say we're probably out of time both in the game and out. I feel like I've learned basically nothing today. I mean, I know I've elapsed several of the prompts. That's not really a good way of saying that, but I've completed prompts, and I've seen the Hanging City, which is a big one. I learned about the Sun Station, yeah, but for like a stupid reason, though. Which is probably going to end up becoming a problem later, as was with the Dark Bramble. I'm not sure what to do at this point again. I'm back in the same position again. It seems like I've got to go to Brittle Hollow one more time, and maybe that's the next path? It's quite the mystery. With perhaps more facets in it than it needed. It's like they wanted you to go on this very curated path all around these planets, but I've just haphazardly broken stuff everywhere and made the whole process really convoluted. Like I just couldn't follow the instructions properly or something, which is kind of standard for me, I guess. I'm very close, though. Alright, well. Maybe on session 7, lucky number 7, we'll finish the last bit. Really, you just sequence skip the sun and a bit of bramble. Alright, okay. Does this guy have a distress signal? No, he's not distressed. You could tell because he's sitting there happy. Alright, let's go to the main menu and say our thank yous for coming by. When am I playing Overwatch again? On the stream or just in life? Because if the answer is on the stream, well, I hadn't scheduled a time. Oh, right. Sorry, force a habit. Brain rot and all that. I will play more Outer Wilds tomorrow. I'm going to try and finish it tomorrow. I'll be on at 8:30 GMT. You can see the schedule with a time zone adjusted thingy down below the video window. So just scroll down slightly. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow's stream. I'll get back to it there. We'll see how we do. Yeah, sorry, I'm really not doing that intentionally. I just have, like, hard-focused OW to mean that. I'm literally playing Outer Wilds, and I still get it wrong. Very dumb. All right, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you next time. Have a good rest of your evening. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I hope your Sunday goes well. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Tuesday, hopefully. All right. Take care, everybody. See ya. Bye, 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 bye.